Welcome back to Restauranttopia. It's just me, Brian Seitz, this week. Have you ever had a quote or hear someone say something that just stopped you in your tracks? I was listening to Joe Polizzi's podcast this week, and he said, if you stop publishing your content, would your customers miss it? Think about that. Let that wash over you. If you stopped publishing your content, would your customers miss it?
Imagine a perfect world where you can build a restaurant, open the doors, and make loads of money. Unfortunately, those days are over. It takes great leadership, hard work, and long hours to operate a successful restaurant. Together, we can make it happen. This is Restauranttopia.
Most restaurants automatically believe the answer would be yes, but it's not true. It's not true. I'm telling you, if you're doing what every other restaurant is doing, you're not getting any engagement. You're not generating any top line revenue. What do you have to do to compete in this new digital world? I think you have to change your mindset. The new mindset that you have to have is that you're not a restaurant. Because if you don't embrace the digital age and master marketing, you will be out of business in the next 2 years. The new mindset that you have to have is that you have to treat your business like a media company. That's the mentality that you have to have moving forward. You need your restaurant to act like a media company in today's digital age. Go online and look at every other restaurant's content. Owners and operators have not fully grasped the attention shift that we're living through right now. Things are completely different than they were 3 years ago, 10 years ago. This is a different digital age that you need to understand and be marketing differently. So why is that? In the past, restaurants would consistently buy print, they'd boost post, and hope that it worked. Once the ad was done running in the newspaper or the mailer or the boost was over, the effect was gone forever. Nothing happened. So you'd send out a mailer, your sales would go up, and then immediately when the mailer ended, the sales would go back down. It's expensive to send out mailers. It's expensive to put up billboards and to boost posts constantly on this consistent cycle of spend money, bring a little bit of money in, stop spending money, no money comes in. So that was really our only opportunity in the past. Restaurants just didn't have the opportunities that we have today and the techniques. The difference today is that restaurant owners can produce a copious amount of good content, get it in front of their customers, and then retarget them. Restaurants in the past just didn't have the opportunities we have today to produce so much free content. But that creates another issue. There's so much noise out there. Everyone is producing, 50 to 100 posts a month, and it's just the same thing over and over and over again. And the algorithms are getting so much more sophisticated as these platforms like Facebook and Instagram, as they mature, and they want to force you into that pay-to-play cycle. No one wants to see your 72 posts of the same pizza photo or talking about Wine Down Wednesday or here's a coupon for our special, whatever that we're pushing out this week. Everyone is doing the same thing across every single social media platform. So now you have to engage a new type of marketing. You have to change what everyone else is doing. As we talked about a few weeks ago with Matt Plapp, the red ocean strategy versus the blue ocean strategy. You need to get into that blue ocean. And with a small budget and a little bit of effort, you can create entertaining, helpful, educational content that you can use to generate long-term sales, and collect customer data. We've had so many great guests on Restauranttopia over the past 2 years. One consistent thing when we talk to marketers that they keep bringing up is that the content you create doesn't even have to be relating to what you're selling. And I think that you have a better chance of engaging your customers if you're not just constantly posting the same cheeseburger photo over and over every single week. You need to sit down with your team. Everyone on your organization is on the marketing team. You need to workshop this. You need to fully get your arms around marketing in the new digital age, or you will not be around in 2 to 3 years. I'm telling you, the platforms and the markets are getting so sophisticated. That's not even talking about the new companies that are getting between you and your customer. 2 years ago, you didn't have to worry about DoorDash or Uber Eats diverting your customers away from your restaurant. That's the new reality. And unless you are targeting your customers, engaging with your customers, and have a personal relationship where you have their contact information that you're able to communicate with them directly, it's going to, again, be a pay-to-play marketplace with these other platforms like DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub. What can you do differently? First of all, you cannot do what everyone else is doing. You've got to change things up. So first, tell the story of your restaurant. Talk about the chef's origin story. Talk about the recipes. Talk about what inspired you to open this restaurant. You're a local independent. You have a competitive advantage over the Papa John's of the world. Next, highlight the people on your team. Your team is part of the community and they have interesting stories. Focus on your team and what they're doing in your operation, what they're doing outside of work, what meals they like to eat in your restaurant. Next, give a behind the scenes look at your restaurant. Don't just show the polished 7 photos that have been photoshopped that look amazing. Give people a real world look of what it looks like in the kitchen. Give people images and video of what it looks like when you're cooking the food. Another thing you can do is take advantage of customer generated content. Engage. We talk about this all the time. Find people posting about your restaurant and ask to use that content. Repost that content. Interact with your followers with questions. When someone leaves a review, interact with them. Good, bad, or indifferent. You have to have that interaction. And then finally, I want to talk about something that I don't see anyone doing very well, and that's going live. So all the platforms now have this ability to go live, whether it's LinkedIn, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. You can go live and really engage with your customers, and the platforms, because of the algorithms, they are boosting that content up so you can get a big organic boost out of that content. What's the goal of marketing? It's not just to post and spend money. We all can do that. That's just doing what everyone else is doing. You want to drive top line revenue, collect customer data so you can engage with your customers, build a loyal following, keep top of mind, turn guests into ambassadors of your concept, and then keep the connection with your customers. I hope this helps. It's really frustrating to me to see so many people struggle with marketing, and I understand that it is so difficult right now. But if you use these tips, engage differently, market differently, and you'll have a much different outcome than what everyone else is doing. Thank you so much. Really appreciate everyone listening. If you have any questions or if we can help you, reach out to us on restauranttopia.com. Have a great day.
This is a high quality pod. Thank you, everybody.
Take care. Adios.
Thank you for listening to Restauranttopia. The gratitude that we have for each and every one of you spending your precious time to listen to this podcast is immeasurable. Please make sure to tell a friend about this podcast. And also, if you have any feedback for us, visit us on restauranttopia.com and drop us a line. You can also subscribe on your favorite place to listen to podcasts. Thank you and have a great day.
We are excited to announce the Restauranttopia VIP Text Club. Join by texting the word podcast to 844-928-4257. You will get access to exclusive content, industry news, deals, announcements, pro tips, and more. The VIP Text Club is an exclusive community of independent restaurant owners and professionals. Join today. Message and data rates may apply. Please check our website for our terms of service and privacy policy.
We also want to thank our sponsor, Hillcrest Food Service. If you are a local independent restaurant and are looking for a distributor who has chef and operational consulting, provides marketing support, does menu reviews, and most importantly, wants you to be successful, reach out to Hillcrest Food Service at hillcrestfoods.com.